In this video, I'm going to demonstrate this version of a Hawk Tail Whisk broom that has the string tightly wrapped all the way from the very start to the end of the handle. This is in my opinion, the simplest style of Hawk Tail Whisk broom. Before you begin, make sure you have your ripcord, your leather hanging loop, and a sharp pair of scissors within arm's reach. You also need to have your broom corn sorted, as is demonstrated in the video on how to sort broom corn for a Hawk Tail Whisk broom. My string is wrapped around my foot bobbin, and my string is coming out from under the foot bobbin on my side of it. I'm going to start this broom by making 2 overhand knots near the end of the string. Now I'm going to grab my first bundle, and I'm going to start this broom about halfway between what will be the sweep end and the handle end of the broom. I'm going to bury that knot in the broom corn, ensuring that the string is coming over the top of the broom corn from away from me to towards me, and that I'm wrapping the broom towards myself. I'm going to wrap around twice very loosely, otherwise the knot would just pop right out. And then I'm going to tighten up on everything to cinch that knot down. Now as I make this broom, I want to pull up almost as tight as I possibly can and wrap it super tight. I'm going to continue wrapping until I have 4 wraps around. And then I'm going to grab my next bundle of broom corn and tuck that underneath the string. Now as I add my broom corn, I want to make sure that each additional bundle does not engulf the bundle before. And I want to make sure that the sweep end of the broom, the fibers are approximately even. You can trim it up a little bit at the end, but just do your best to match them up. Now I'm going to do a half turn, grab my next bundle of broom corn, and tuck that on the side opposite where I just placed the first bundle of broom corn. So now you'll have your center bundle flanked by 2 separate bundles. Turn that around to the front and continue to wrap 4 times around. I'm going to grab my next bundle of broom corn. Again, tuck that in and continue to build this broom out, doing my best to make sure that this bundle does not engulf the bundle before it. I'm going to wrap around to the other side, grab my next bundle of broom corn, and tuck that under the string. And continue to wrap 4 times around. I'm going to continue adding broom corn in this fashion until I've used up all of my bundles. Now I've added all of my bundles of broom corn, and I'm simply going to keep wrapping around as high as I want up the handle. Alright, so this is about as long as I want my handle to be. So I'm going to grab my hanging loop, and I'm going to tuck that in under the string on one of the sides of the broom. And then right next to that, I'm going to tuck in my ripcord. I'm going to put that so the loop side is facing towards the top of the handle and the handle side is facing down towards the broom. Now I'm going to wrap 3 or 4 times to get the hanging loop well secured to the handle of the broom. So now I'm going to clamp down on this blue colored string with my thumb. I'm going to cut the string to 3 or 4 inches, tuck that through the loop in my ripcord, and while still clamping down with my thumb, I'm going to pull the ripcord down towards the sweep end of the broom, securing that string under the last few wraps. And now I can cut that pretty close. So now you can kind of manipulate the broom, fan out the fibers, and get the shape that you're looking for in this broom. Once you have those fibers nice and fanned out, come back with scissors and trim them all even on the sweep end of the broom. And then you can finish the top of the handle using one of the methods demonstrated in the video on how to finish the top of a whisk broom. And here you have a Hawk Tail Whisk broom that's tightly wrapped all the way up from the first bundle to the top of the handle.